Air travel in 2025 is tougher than ever. Security rules have tightened worldwide, and many travelers are getting fined or even arrested for items they assumed were safe. These aren't weapons or explosives. They're everyday things you might already carry. Here are 10 items that can land you in trouble. 10. Loose pills or unlabeled medicine. That little pill box you keep for convenience. In 2025, it's a magnet for suspicion. Authorities now crack down on unlabeled medications because smugglers often disguise narcotics the same way. A traveler in Japan earlier this year spent 2 nights detained because customs couldn't verify a handful of just vitamins. In the Gulf, carrying strong painkillers without a prescription can even be treated as drug trafficking. Tip: always keep medicine in its original packaging, and if it's prescription-based, carry a copy of the doctor's note. 9. Smart bags without removable batteries. Smart luggage is trendy, but lithium-ion batteries are aviation's nightmare. Fires mid-air? Airlines want zero risk. In 2025, more carriers, including Delta, Qatar Airways, and Emirates, flat-out refuse to accept checked smart bags unless the battery can be removed. Even TSA-approved models have been flagged when security couldn't find a clear removal slot. Tip: if your bag is older or doesn't have a visible removable battery, it's time to upgrade. Better safe than losing both your flight and your bag. 8. High-capacity power banks. We all love backup power, but oversized batteries are a growing problem. Hong Kong and Singapore airports recently fined travelers for carrying power stations above 160 watt-hours without proper documentation. Even professionals like photographers and drone pilots get caught off guard. If airport staff can't read the watt-hour label instantly, they'll confiscate it. Some airports even use scanners to auto-detect oversized batteries. Tip: research your airline's battery limit before flying and pack only clearly labeled power banks. 7. Vapes and E-Cigs. Here's the gray zone. What's fine in one country is a crime in another. Thailand, Singapore, and India treat vaping as illegal. Travelers have faced $1,000 fines for simply carrying e-liquid bottles. In one 2025 case, a tourist in Bangkok was arrested for charging his vape in-flight, treated almost like disabling a smoke detector. Even in countries where vaping is technically allowed, the rules are strict. Japan enforces smaller liquid allowances than TSA, meaning even a 15-milliliter vape juice bottle can be confiscated. And in places like Qatar, carrying flavored e-liquid is grounds for confiscation at customs. Tip: don't assume if it's okay at home, it's okay abroad. Look up destination-specific vaping rules before packing. If you're uncertain, it's safer to leave the vape at home than risk losing it, or worse. 6. Drones without registration. That foldable drone you bought for epic vacation shots? Airports see it as a potential spy tool. Egypt, Morocco, and India require special permits, even for tiny drones. In Egypt, tourists were detained this year for carrying drones near ancient sites. Even unused drones can be seized if you don't have paperwork. Another concern in the 2025, privacy laws. Countries like France, Italy, and Spain have strict drone rules near residential areas, so authorities are wary of tourists bringing them in. Some regions require you to apply for a temporary license weeks before you land, or risk confiscation. Tip: unless you absolutely need it for work, it's safer to leave the drone at home. If you must bring one, register it online before departure and carry proof of approval. 5. CBD oils, gummies, or creams. CBD feels harmless in the US or Europe, but in Asia and the Middle East, it's treated as a narcotic. In 2025, Dubai Airport installed new chemical swabs that flag even trace CBD oil on cosmetics or tinctures. Tourists have been fined, banned, or even jailed in places like Japan, Singapore, and the UAE. Even products that don't advertise CBD can get flagged. Some skincare and wellness products contain hemp extracts, which trigger alarms during testing. Several travelers this year had their luggage confiscated simply for carrying CBD-infused lip balms. Tip: unless you're 100% sure CBD is legal at your destination, don't risk it. When in doubt, swap it for a travel-friendly alternative you can buy locally. 4. Hidden cameras and spy devices. Novelty spy gadgets might seem fun, but airports don't think so. Glasses with hidden cameras, spy pens, and even nanny cams disguised as clocks have triggered red alerts. China, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar treat unauthorized surveillance devices as potential espionage. In 2025, scanners now detect microlenses and hidden transmitters even when devices are off. And it's not just spy tech. GoPro accessories or cameras hidden in unusual mounts can also raise eyebrows if they resemble disguised gadgets. Security staff don't differentiate between novelty and professional use when something looks suspicious. Tip: stick to regular cameras or phones. Anything designed to look sneaky will only cause you trouble. If you're packing action cams, keep them in visible mounts and branded packaging. 3. Knockoff designer goods. Think fake sneakers or a copycat handbag is no big deal? Think again. The EU now uses AI systems to scan luggage for counterfeit luxury goods. In France and Italy, tourists caught with fake designer bags face fines up to 10,000 euros. US Customs also warns that knowingly carrying knockoffs supports organized crime. Even budget fakes, like counterfeit headphones or chargers, can raise suspicion. In 2025, several airlines flagged counterfeit power adapters as safety risks, confiscating them immediately. Tip: if it looks fake, don't fly with it. It's not worth risking fines or confiscation. And remember, sometimes even dupes or lookalikes can get flagged, depending on local laws. 2. Rechargeable plasma lighters. They look sleek and futuristic, but rechargeable arc lighters are banned on nearly every major airline. Multiple incidents of sparking and overheating in 2025 forced regulators to tighten restrictions. Even if your lighter claims to be TSA safe, if the battery can't be removed, it's taken away immediately. Adding to the confusion, some stores still market plasma lighters as travel-friendly, but in practice, airports from London to Singapore confiscate them on the spot. Passengers have even missed connecting flights due to questioning over a single lighter. Tip: buy a disposable lighter after landing instead of packing one. It saves hassle, time, and potential delays. 1. Everyday items treated like weapons. The scariest category: stuff you never imagined could be classified as a weapon. Airport officers are trained to spot disguised items. Belt buckles with knives, tactical pens, throwing stars, even tiny keychain tools. A traveler in London this year was fined for carrying a 2-inch blade on a multi-tool. Legal in his country, but banned there. Even souvenir items like decorative swords or martial arts stars can be grounds for detainment. In 2025, Spain reported several cases of tourists buying novelty weapons as gifts, only to lose them at airport security and face questioning. Tip: if an item can possibly be used as a weapon, don't pack it in your carry-on. Souvenirs like knives, blades, or sharp collectibles should be shipped home instead. Quick checklist: always check your destination's specific rules before flying. Keep original packaging for medicines and electronics. Research airline restrictions for batteries and gadgets. Skip gray area items, CBD, spy gear, knockoffs if you're unsure. When in doubt, declare it or leave it home. Air travel in 2025 isn't about what you think is harmless, it's about what they see as a risk. A little preparation now can save you money, embarrassment, or even your freedom later. So before you zip that carry-on, double check. Did this video save you from a future airport nightmare? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your travel stories. And if you found this helpful, give it a like, share it with a fellow traveler, and hit subscribe for more no-nonsense travel tips. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one.